Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ. In this video, I will bring to you the first week of April Current Affairs Part 1, which I had forgot to put in English language. So this is in English language and I will cover around 60 questions. It will be a short video because the second part of first week was a larger video consisting of 120 questions. So let's start the video. Study IQ sale is on from 12th to 18th of this month and you can avail heavy discount on some of our best-selling courses. We are very confident about the quality of our courses. If you want to buy any of our course like UPSC, SSC, UPSC optional, defense exam, just go to studyiq.com. We have also launched the pen drive course for UGC NET. This is very important. UGC NET paper 1. You can follow me now on Instagram. I am organizing quiz now on Instagram. So my ID is Tireless Soul. You can follow me on Twitter also, Gaurav Garg 888. First question is, Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, it has approved continuation of Credit Guarantee Fund for Education Loan Scheme and Central Sector Inter-Subsidy Scheme with what financial outlay? The financial or the money allocated for the same. It is 6,600 crore rupees. This will be a period from 2017-18 to 2019-20. So this is for 2 years. 11th Biannual Conference of the Rashtriya Rifles. It was recently held in Nagrota, Jammu and Kashmir under the chairmanship of which person? Its chairman was General Bipin Rawat, who is the army chief in India. And army chief in Pakistan is Qamar Bajwa. Qamar Javed Bajwa. He is the army chief of Pakistan. External Publicity and Public Diplomacy Division under the Ministry of External Affairs. It has launched the initiative called Videsh Aaya Pradesh Ke Dwar. Videsh Aaya Pradesh Ke Dwar. Where was it done? It was basically Ministry of External Affairs engagement with the regional media, and this was done in Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the capital of Telangana, and there is a lake in Hyderabad called Neknampur Lake. Neknampur Lake, where we had India's first floating treatment wetland recently. Neknampur Lake. There is also Mrugavani National Park in Telangana, and one more, which is called Kasu Brahmanand Reddy National Park. Kasu Brahmanand Reddy was the chief minister of the undivided Andhra Pradesh once upon a time. He was from Congress party, Kasu Brahmanand Reddy. So on his name we have the Kasu Brahmanand Reddy National Park, and we have Neknampur Lake in Telangana. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. It has approved the continuation and strengthening of 669 Krishi Vigyan Kendra KVK till 2019-20, that is till 31st March 2020. What will be the financial outlay for the KVK scheme for 2017-20? The amount is 2,82,400 lakh. You can convert it into crore. And they also approved the proposal for 11 Agriculture Technology Application Research Institute. Agriculture Technology Application Research Institute. There will be 11 total. Our Agriculture Minister is Radha Mohan Singh, and he is a Lok Sabha MP from East Champaran in Bihar. Microsoft India, they have recently inaugurated their first garage in India. At which location? It has been set up in Hyderabad. Now remember that Telangana, they made Telugu language compulsory till 10th class, and also they made Urdu their second official language recently. Union Cabinet has approved amendments to the National Medical Commission Bill. As per this amendment, the final MBBS examination, which will be conducted as a common exam, will be called what? So it will be called National Exit Test. National Exit Test, in short, NEXT. Next, the Minister for Ayush is Shripad Yesso Nayak. And remember that Unani in Ayush. So you know that Ayush stands for Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, Homeopathy. Siddha came from Tamil Nadu, Siddha traditional system of medicine. H stands for Homeopathy and U stands for Unani, which came from Greece. There is also a Tibetan medicinal system which is called Sowa Rigpa. Sowa Rigpa is an ancient Tibetan system. Capital of Tibet is Lhasa. As per the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, headed by Uma Bharti. Uma Bharti is the minister for the same. Today you must be noticing some improvement in my handwriting because now I have bought a very important writing pad, world-class writing pad. So you will see some improvement in my handwriting. Which state has the highest number of tribal people fully covered by drinking water supply? Which state is the one? It is Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh has the highest number of tribal habitation covered by drinking water supply, followed by Odisha, followed by Jharkhand. And you need to remember all the three. Our tribal affair minister is a Lok Sabha MP from Sundargarh, and his name is Jual Oram. Jual Oram is the tribal affair minister in India. Who won the 17th Asian Billiards Championship title that was held in Yangon? Now remember, Yangon was the old capital of Myanmar, and the new capital of Myanmar is Naypyidaw. Naypyidaw. So his name is Pankaj Advani. Pankaj Advani. And whom did he beat? He beat Mr. B. Bhaskar. B. Bhaskar. This was his 11th Asian Championship gold medal. And the female gold medal was also won by an Indian. Her name is Ami Kamani. Remember both the names? Ami Kamani and Pankaj Advani. First National Conclave on Psychological Trauma, Child Protection and Mental Illness. It was recently held where? It was organized by the Ministry of Women and Child Development, and the minister for the same is Maneka Gandhi. She is a Lok Sabha MP from Pilibhit in Uttar Pradesh, and this was conducted in New Delhi. It was inaugurated by the Minister of State in the Ministry of Women and Child Development. His name is Dr. Virender Kumar. And Maneka Gandhi's son Varun Gandhi is also a Lok Sabha MP. He is a Lok Sabha MP from Sultanpur in Uttar Pradesh. Which team has won the 8th Hockey India Senior Men National Championship at the final that was held in Lucknow? This was the National Championship A Division, Men's National Championship. So it was won by the hockey team of Punjab, Hockey Punjab. They defeated Petroleum Sports Promotion Board. Petroleum Sports Promotion Board in the final. Our Minister for Sports is Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore. He is a Olympic silver medalist from 2004 Athens Olympics in double trap shooting, and they beat Petroleum Sports Promotion Board. Our Oil and Gas Minister and also Skill Development Minister is Dharmender Pradhan. By the way, India is buying shale oil also, and they are buying shale oil from America. Gujarat International Finance Tech City, which is called GIFT City, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with which consulting company to promote IFSC operations. This company is Deloitte Touche Tohmatsu India LLP. And Ajay Pandey is the Managing Director and CEO of GIFT City. So IFSC is a partnership project of the Gujarat government and IL and FS. So I hope this is clear. And Gujarat's capital is Gandhinagar. Now don't confuse it with Gandhinagar railway station in Jaipur, because Gandhinagar railway station in Jaipur is the second railway station in India to be completely managed by women. First was Matunga in Maharashtra. Is it clear? Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved enhancing the scope of Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Protsahan Yojana. Rozgar means livelihood, Protsahan means encouragement. So this is livelihood encouragement scheme, and the government will contribute employers full contribution for pension for the new employees only for first how many years? They will contribute it for first 3 years for new employees, and this Yojana has been running since August 2016. Now remember here that government's contribution towards EPS is 8.33%, but this is only applicable to those employees whose salary is up to 15,000 per month. 15,000 per month. There is an insect museum that has been inaugurated recently. Where it has been inaugurated? It has been done in Coimbatore. Now Coimbatore is a very big city in Tamil Nadu, and the theme was Bugs Are Kings. The theme of this insect museum is Bugs Are Kings. Now Tamil Nadu, you have a Mettur Dam. You also have Brihadeshwara Temple, which is a famous temple of the Chola dynasty in Tamil Nadu. And then you also have one more temple, Meenakshi Temple in Madurai, which was given the Best Swachh Iconic Place Award. And one more is important, which is called Sri Ranganatha Swami Temple in Tamil Nadu, which was given the award UNESCO Asia Pacific Merit Award for conservation efforts. These are three important ones. Brihadeshwara Temple. There is also another Chola temple called Airavateshwara Temple. Eravateshwara and Brihadeshwara, they both are from Chola dynasty. And then you have Meenakshi temple in Madurai and Sri Ranganatha Swami temple in Tamil Nadu. So they also have Mettur Dam, and the capital of Tamil Nadu is Chennai. Remember that Animal Welfare Board of India, they shifted their capital from Chennai to Haryana at a place called Ballamgarh. And since we are talking about an insect museum, we must also talk about a butterfly museum or butterfly park. So the first butterfly park of Uttar Pradesh has been inaugurated in Kanpur. The first butterfly park of Madhya Pradesh has been opened in Raisen district, and the first butterfly park of Haryana has been opened in Gurugram. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved the continuation of Nutrient-Based Subsidy (NBS) and the City Compost Scheme till 2019-20. What is the outlay for the same? The outlay is 61,972 crore rupees. It's a very ambitious scheme. And also remember, the Minister for Chemical and Fertilizer is Anant Kumar. Now don't confuse Anant Kumar with Anant Hegde, okay? He is Anant Kumar. And the Ministry of Chemical Fertilizer also launched Suvidha, which is a sanitary napkin for only 2.5 rupees per pad. And it will be available in 10 rupees packet, which will have 4 sanitary pad. So Suvidha is the name. Also, the government of Kerala has launched a scheme called ShePad. This is for providing free sanitary napkin to the girls in school. And very similar scheme has been launched by the government of Odisha called Khushi scheme. And similar scheme by the government of Goa is called Stri Sakhi scheme. And finally, the government of Maharashtra has also launched Asmita Yojana. All the 4 schemes are for sanitary pad. Names are different in different state. Asmita Yojana, Maharashtra; Stri Sakhi, Goa; Khushi scheme, Odisha; and ShePad, Kerala. India has handed over the second Advanced Offshore Patrol Vessel AOPV to which country? They have handed it over to Sri Lanka. Maithripala Sirisena is the president and Ranil Wickremesinghe is the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. Airport Authority of India, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with which state government for sustainable development of human settlements at villages in Kamrup district. Now Kamrup district is in Assam. There is a dance of Assam called Bihu, and remember there is a famous temple in Assam called Kamakhya temple, often asked in the exam. Kamakhya temple is in Guwahati, and the Manas and Kaziranga national parks in Assam, they are World Heritage Sites, and there are 36 World Heritage Sites in India. Now Assam has one-horned rhino that as the state animal, which is kept in Manas and Kaziranga National Park. It also has Garam Pani Wildlife Sanctuary, Bar Nadi Wildlife Sanctuary, and Amchang Wildlife Sanctuary. What is the name of the LTTE ship which has been sunk by the Sri Lankan Navy? The ship is called V Ling. V Ling, Liberation Tigers of Tamil Elam, and they were once upon a time headed by Prabhakaran, who was killed. And this is the same terrorist group which killed Rajiv Gandhi, the Prime Minister of India, in 1991. Lalit Kala Academy, they hosted the first ever international print biennial at which location? They hosted it in New Delhi. And Shakti Burman was the chief guest. Mr. Shakti Burman was the chief guest. Which state government has launched the scheme called Mission Sambhav or Mission Possible? In English, Sambhav means possible. So Mission Possible, they will install 1 lakh toilets. This has been done by the government of Assam. Assam has Nameri National Park also, Dibru Saikhova National Park, and Sonai Rupai National Park. CM is Sarbanand Sonowal and Governor is Jagdish Mukhi. Union Cabinet has approved signing a memorandum of understanding on judicial cooperation with which country? The capital of this country is Lusaka, and this country is Zambia. Tanzania is famous for Mount Kilimanjaro, and Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest peak of Africa, and Tanzania's capital is Dodoma. Reserve Bank of India has put a penalty of 58.9 crore rupees on which bank for non-compliance with regulatory directions on direct sale of securities from the bank's held to maturity portfolio. They have launched this penalty on ICICI Bank. There was also a ICICI Videocon fraud, and there was a conflict of interest between the owner of Videocon and ICICI Bank. So ICICI Bank president is Chanda Kochar, She is on fire for her role in commission and omission, because she gave easy loans to company Videocon, and in return, Chanda Kocher's husband owned a company in which Videocon invested money. So this is a huge conflict of interest. At which position on medal tally did India finish in the ISSF Junior World Cup that was held in Sydney in Australia? India finished at second place. India won 9 gold medal, 5 silver and 8 bronze medal. Now China was the first with 25 medals overall. So we had a lot of gold medal winners like Anish Bhanwala, Ella Venil Valarivan, Manu Bhakar, Muskan Bhanwala and so on. Which state bagged the National Water Digest Award for water conservation, diversion and increasing the irrigation capacity? This award, by the way, is recognized by UNESCO also. So this state is Chhattisgarh. Now in Chhattisgarh there was a 106-year-old Kunwar Bai who was the ambassador for Swachh Bharat. She has expired, and she was the Swachhta Doot or mascot for Swachh Bharat. The deadline for Swachh Bharat is 2nd of October 2019. This will be the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi ji. So Chhattisgarh has important state animal called wild buffalo, and Dr. Raman Singh is the CM. They also have Kangar Valley National Park. Very, very important national park, Kangar Valley National Park. Who has been crowned as Miss Supermodel Worldwide? This was a beauty pageant that took place in Gurugram. She is Alexandra Lyashkova and she is from Belarus. India was represented by Shweta Parmar. How much amount has India announced to borrow in the first half of the financial year 2018-19? First half means what? Starting of April to end of September, the first 6 months. So 2.88 lakh crore is our target. How much amount has the Delhi government allocated for free Wi-Fi and installation of 1.2 lakh CCTV camera, closed circuit TV camera? He is Manish Sisodia, and Manish Sisodia is Delhi's finance minister and education minister both. So the amount is 100 crore rupees. Madhavpur Mela recently began at Madhavpur Gad. Where is this Madhavpur Mela recently celebrated? It was celebrated in Porbandar. Now why is Porbandar important? Because it is the birthplace of father of the nation Mahatma Gandhi, and it is in Gujarat. Now in Gujarat you have something known as Black Buck National Park. Black Buck was in news because allegedly Salman Khan, he killed black bucks. His case is still going on, so we can't say whether he actually killed, but he was convicted for 5 years, but then he got the bail and now the matter will go to the Rajasthan High Court. So Black Buck National Park is in Gujarat. Gujarat also has Gir National Park where we house lions, and Gujarat also has Velavadar Wildlife Sanctuary where we have black bucks. Velavadar Wildlife Sanctuary is very important, and so is Ranebannur. Ranebannur Wildlife Sanctuary is in Karnataka and it is very famous for black bucks. And we also have Raya Kuvir Wildlife Sanctuary which is in Maharashtra, again very famous for black bucks. So black bucks have their significant spots. Like in Rajasthan there is a sanctuary called Tal Chapar Wildlife Sanctuary, very famous for black bucks. And again in Madhya Pradesh you have Nora Dehi Wildlife Sanctuary which is famous for black bucks. Now remember, black buck is the state animal of Haryana, Punjab and Andhra Pradesh. International Day of Solidarity with Detained and Missing Staff Member, it was recently observed on which date? It was observed on March the 25th. This is to mark the anniversary of the abduction of Alec Collett. Alec Collett was a famous journalist, he was abducted. Indian Navy's ship called INS Tarkash, it carried out a greeting and training exercise with which country's navy? This was done with the American Navy. And Mike Pompeo is the new Foreign Minister of America. There they call him Secretary of State. And Gina Haspel is the first CIA woman director in America. This is also important. Can you write down in comments that Mr. John Bolton has been given which position by Donald Trump? Can you write in comments? Let's see if you can answer. Which country's under-16 team has won the Jockey Cup International Youth Invitational Football Tournament? It took place in Hong Kong. So this team is again India. India won under-16 Jockey Cup. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he was the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constitution. So his birth anniversary has been announced to be celebrated every year as the National Social Justice Day. On which date? It is on April the 14th. Now there are 4 important days which we will observe. Swachh Bharat Divas will be April the 18th. Ujjaval Divas will be April the 20th. Farmers Welfare Day is May the 2nd. And remember, Farmers Day is on 23rd of December. And Farmers Welfare Day is on May of 2nd, so don't confuse the two. Kaushal Vikas Day, which means Skill Development Day, is May the 5th. A vocational training program has been launched in how many states to skill the manpower in the power sector for Saubhagya scheme? Now, Saubhagya scheme is called Pradhan Mantri Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana, which means Pradhan Mantri is trying to bring electricity to 4 crore households by 31st December 2018. So the deadline is the end of this year for Saubhagya scheme. And a vocational training program has been launched in how many states? These are 6 states. Which are these 6 states? Assam, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Odisha and Uttar Pradesh. Now remember, in Jharkhand we have an important dam called Maithon Dam. It is built on the river Barakar. Tamil Nadu we have Mathur Dam and we have Hirakund Dam in Odisha. Remember some important dams also. Who led the 7th India-Egypt Joint Commission meeting held in New Delhi? So it was done by Sushma Swaraj. She is the Minister for External Affairs. And Egypt, Abdul Fattah al-Sisi has become the President of Egypt once again. Abdul Fattah al-Sisi. Egypt's capital is Cairo. It is called Cradle of the Nile. Basically, gift of the Nile, or you can say, because Nile is said to be the cradle of civilization in Egypt. And it has a famous place called Tahrir Square. It also has the wonders of the world, which are called the pyramids and so on. UAE, United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates has completed the construction of their first commercial nuclear reactor, which is called the Baraka reactor, in association with which country? This country is South Korea. South Korea, recently we had the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in South Korea, and maximum medals was won by Norway. And in the Paralympics, in this Winter Paralympics, maximum medals were won by USA. And the mascot for normal Winter Olympics was Suhurang. Suhurang is basically a white tiger, and for the Paralympics it was Bandabi, and Bandabi is a Asiatic black bear. Which country's government has introduced a bill that proposes imprisonment of up to 6 years for spreading fake news? This has been done by the government of Malaysia. Malaysia's Prime Minister is Najib Razak, and capital is Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia is called Truly Asia. National Conference on Down Syndrome. It was recently organized by the National Trust in which place? It was organized in New Delhi. Now remember that 21st of March we celebrate as Down Syndrome Day, International Day to spread awareness about Down syndrome, and this is caused by the trisomy or a chromosomal defect in chromosome number 21. There is severe mental retardation in Down syndrome. How much amount of credit line is India's Export-Import Bank providing to ECOWAS Bank for investment and development for financing the developmental projects in 15 member countries of ECOWAS? So India will provide a loan of $500 million to ECOWAS Bank. And ECOWAS stands for what? Economic Community of West African States. ECOWAS. Economic Community of West African States. India will give a loan of $500 million to ECOWAS Bank. This will be given by the Export-Import Bank of India. And the Managing Director of Export-Import Bank of India is David Raskina. Which state has set up a seawater desalination plant of 100 million litre per day capacity? This has been done by Gujarat. Where in Gujarat? Jodhia town. Where is Jodhia town? It is in Jamnagar district. Jamnagar district. Which of the following communication satellite has been launched by ISRO from the GSLV F-08 rocket from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, which is in Andhra Pradesh? It is called GSAT-6A. Very important communication satellite. Now GSLV, PSLV, all of these are our rockets. Then NASA's rocket is Atlas 5. Recently they launched something known as GOES-S weather satellite, super important. And Russia's rocket is called Soyuz. China's is called Long March. And NASA's mission for studying sun is called Parker mission. And India's ISRO's mission to study sun is called Aditya L1. Ministry of HRD, Human Resource Development, they have approved Study in India program. How much amount has been approved for the program for 2018-19 and 2019-20? The amount is 150 crore rupees. 150 crore rupees. And this will double India's market share of global education export from less than 1% to 2%. That is the idea. HRD Minister is Prakash Javadekar. International Solar Alliance, it has signed the host country agreement with which country? It has signed it with India. Remember that the headquarters of International Solar Alliance is in Gurugram in Haryana, and the first meeting took place in New Delhi. Even French President Emmanuel Macron, he was on a visit. International Solar Alliance target is 1000 gigawatt generation of solar power by 2030. Department of Post, it has launched a one-way cool EMS service between India and which country? This is between India and Japan. Now the Indian people will be able to buy Japanese food items for personal use. Which union minister has launched digital commerce initiative called e-Tribes, Tribes India at Tribes India outlet in New Delhi? It was done by Jual Oram, who also happens to be the Minister for Tribal Affairs. Now one more thing, some tribes are in news, like for example we have Mankedia tribe. Mankedia tribe is from Odisha. It is in news because it has been thrown out of Simlipal Tiger Reserve. They wanted habitation rights but they did not get. Mankedia has been thrown out of Simlipal. Similarly, you have a tribe from Kodagu in Karnataka called Kodavas. Kodavas are demanding a separate religion, minority religion status. So Kodava tribe is in news. And then there is Parikar and Talavar tribes of Karnataka. They have been given the scheduled tribe status, enabling them for reservation now. So some tribes are in news that you should always know. For example, in Andaman Nicobar, there are two tribes called Ongs and Jaravas. Ongs and Jaravas. Who has been appointed as the CEO of Ayushman Bharat? Ayushman Bharat Health Protection Scheme has subsumed the Rajiv Gandhi Health Scheme and also the Senior Citizen Health Scheme. These both will no longer exist. And in this, we are targeting to provide 10 crore families a health insurance of 5 lakh rupees every year. Its CEO is Mr. Indu Bhushan. He is the Director General of East Asia Department of the Asian Development Bank. Which bank has announced to merge its branches in Hong Kong? This bank is called UCO Bank. It is headquartered in Kolkata, and Mr. R.K. Thakkar is the managing director of this bank. Now remember that UK has highest number of Indian bank branches. There are 32 Indian bank branches in UK. This is followed by Hong Kong with 17 branches. So remember that. And if you talk about how many total in foreign banks are, how many total foreign branches are there combined of all Indian banks, there are 185 full-fledged foreign branches. Highest number of bank branches SBI has, State Bank of India. They have 52 branches abroad. Second number is Bank of Baroda. They have 50 branches. As per the Ookla Speed Test Global Index, what is India's rank for fixed broadband speed? India is ranked 67 in broadband and 109 for mobile internet. You need to know both the ranking. For mobile internet, we are 109. For broadband, we are 67. One more thing. If they ask which is the best country, then Singapore is the number one country in broadband. Okay, Singapore is number one in broadband, in which we are 67. And in mobile internet, Norway is number one. Which bank, in association with Delhi Metro, DMRC, has launched a dual-purpose Metro Plus debit card? This bank is IndusInd Bank. And Ramesh Sobti is the managing director of this bank. Which of the following government initiatives has signed a statement of intent with SAP? It is called Atal Innovation Mission. And basically, we want to have Atal Tinkering Laboratories. SAP company will adopt 100 Atal Tinkering Laboratories in next 5 years. Siu Minwo passed away. He was a what? He was a musician from South Korea. Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India has extended the deadline for linking Aadhaar to insurance policies to what now? The new deadline is what? So it is indefinitely. There is no new deadline. It has been extended indefinitely. However, to link PAN with your Aadhaar, the earlier deadline was 31st March. Now it has been extended to 30th of June. India has overtaken which country to become the 4th largest automobile market in the world? Number 1 is China, number 2 is US, number 3 is Japan, number 4th was Germany, but now we have leapfrogged Germany, so we are number 4 now. So India is the 4th largest automobile market in the world. Now remember, there are a lot of Japanese companies like Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Honda and so on. US company like General Motors. Chinese car companies I don't know, to be honest. Germany I know many like Audi, Porsche, Mercedes, BMW. These are all German companies. Who has been elected as the new president of Myanmar? because the earlier president Hatin Kayao, he resigned. So the new one is Win Mint. Win Mint. And she is Aung San Suu Kyi, Foreign Minister of Myanmar. Myanmar, India is building a port called Sittwe Port. Which of the following countries has signed the Brazzaville Declaration to protect the world's largest tropical peatland? Because they contain equivalent to 3 years of greenhouse gas emission. And if peatlands are not preserved, all this greenhouse gas will come into atmosphere and temperature will rise. 3 countries have signed it: Democratic Republic of Congo, and Indonesia. So the answer is 1, 2 and 3. Who inaugurated the Saras Ajivika Mela? Ajivika again means livelihood. 2018 in New Delhi. It was done by Narendra Singh Tomar. He is the Minister for Rural Development. And it was organized by DAY NRLM, which means Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission. Linda Brown passed away. She was a what? So she was a civil rights activist, and she really helped to decrease the color-based discrimination in America. Which organization has received the Frederick Pincott Award for 2017? This is for promoting Hindi cinema in Britain. So this organization is South Asian Cinema Foundation. Union Cabinet has approved signing a Memorandum of Understanding with South Asian Cooperative Environment Program called SACEP for cooperation in what? We will cooperate in oil and chemical pollution control. Oil and chemical pollution control. How many Indians have featured among the final 300 on Forbes 30 under 30 list? We have 65 Indians. Some very eminent Indians like Anushka Sharma, PV Sindhu and so on. Also in Commonwealth Games, PV Sindhu was our flag bearer. Next Commonwealth Games will take place in 2022 in Birmingham, UK, and this time it is taking place in Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia. Who has been appointed as the principal scientific advisor to the Government of India? He will replace Mr. R. Chidambaram, who was a nuclear physicist. His name is K. Vijayaraghavan. Who has been chosen as the flag bearer of the Indian contingent for the opening ceremony? So it is PV Sindhu. PV Sindhu. And remember, Indian Olympic Association President is Narendra Batra. Narendra Batra is also the chairman of International Hockey Federation called FIH. Earth Hour was observed across the globe from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. on which date? It was observed on March the 24th. It is an initiative of World Wildlife Fund for Nature India. As per the data released by the Union Ministry of Social Justice, which state has the highest number of beggars in India? Highest number of beggars are in West Bengal. And if you talk about the lowest, it is in Lakshadweep. If the question is which union territory in India has highest number of beggars, then the answer is Delhi. Total in India we have 4.13 lakh beggars. And this data was released by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, headed by Thawar Chand Gehlot. So this was the part 1, which I had forgot actually. It's been so long and I was so busy with environment, ecology, current affairs for UPSC pendrive students that I completely forgot. Anyways, now onwards I'll be very regular because I'm completely free now, because that was my main responsibility that I had to carry out. And I recorded like 24 1-hour lectures in just 9 days. So I was completely busy. I was like from day to evening, I was completely busy in recordings. So thank you so much for putting up with my delay. And there was no intention to delay the video, but somehow it got delayed. Anyways, I've done the needful, and now you will get April 1st week part 3 video tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.